How's it going, everyone? I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I want to talk about one of my favorite penny stocks that recently had a reverse split, 1 for 35, that I think can make probably one of the biggest moves that actually meets my system too. So that is CETX, and this one has just got terribly, sold off. As you can see, look at this, it just went down and down and down. And yes, it has these little spikes up, and that's really what I'm going to try to look for. Clear downtrend. You don't want to hold these long. If you ever see the EMA 20 as the top band, that means this thing is in a downtrend. It's the easiest way to see. And I mean, you can just look at this and be like, anyone that says, I'm investing in this, please do not do this. When I make these videos, I'm going to be in and out of these stocks because I know it's a downtrend. I have a system that can catch these reversals that make these big moves like here. You see 34%. But what I'm trying to look for is at least a 10% bounce, but I want to make sure there's lots of potential too. So let's get in my system here. So CETX had the reverse split. We never buy on the reverse split. We never buy the day after. I want to give it about 3 days after the reverse split. And that right here would let us hug this green band for quite some time. We also have a doji looking kind of candle here where, the buyers weren't in control, the sellers weren't in control, and that's why you have wicks about the same size and the price just met in the middle. So that just tells me, price is looking like it wants to have a reversal, right? Just if you know your proper candlesticks, if there's a long lower wick here, that means buyers wanted to take that up. But this is a very important candle. And then along with, we haven't touched the EMA 5 in 1, 2, 3, 4. So anything that don't touch the EMA 5 in 7 daily candles, but is long, but there's also some things that you can be like, if there's like a big drop down, then it could definitely be delayed and take longer. For instance, you see something like this, you have this big gap down. That means, there was a big sizable drop. This went down 51%. And you can see why it took long for price to come up to this EMA 5. And so I waited longer to take this trade around 8 daily candles. And then you can see why we had this nice little pump up around 32% from the lows. I'm looking for a 10% target. I know that doesn't sound extreme, but I'm a very conservative trader. I'm very conservative. I'm realistic. I know making 100% returns is not realistic. A lot of people will be like, yeah, this thing's going to go way over. Anybody that says that, I mean, you don't know the future. What I do know is when I get profit, I'm going to protect it. So my strategy in this is to give it around 5 to 6 daily candles hugging this lower band. So, and you can see we've been touching it for 4 daily candles. I would never buy it before the RS. We knew about this RS. This was not a surprise. We knew about this on October 17th. They did a filing that wanted to, and if you were in my Discord, we talked about it. They did that filing, hoping no one saw it, and that's what caused this drop to go down 29%. And you can see right here, and we played it in the Discord. We played it because why? We haven't touched this EMA 5 in over 7 daily candles. We had a low K value, which is 1.99 right now. This bottom oscillator right here will never go to 0. It's one of the best stochastics. I love it, and it gives you nice dead cat bounces. From here to this is a 32% bounce. So what I would like to see is, one, a low KDJ. The K value is 9.92. I think we can get lower. I think, it is lagging. So as you can see, we had, a pretty good gap here. Like, look, we had this gap here. You can clearly see price move down. So I suspect this EMA 5 could take longer to hit. Another thing I like to look at is what is the percent range to that EMA 5? Well, we're looking at a 31%. That is easily doable. Price can come and touch that at any time. Now, if I see an EMA 5 with like 100% gains, like, way up here, then you can, and I'll show you an example, then it could take some time. It's probably not going to hit right away. For example, you see how you see how the EMA 5 is like way up in here? And then anybody that bought this first red candle down, you can see like, oh, it's over 118%. No, the indicator is going to lag when there's a big drop, and it takes time for the EMA 5 to come to where the algos think it should be. And that's the same thing here. So if you waited about 7, 8 candles, you would have bought right here in this area, and we have proof in the Discord. If you look at my swing trade alerts, which is right in here, you could see where we mentioned CETX, and I have over 70% returns on this stock. And you might be like, wow, how did you make any money on it? Well, you don't see it on the daily candle, but there's been multiple pre-market and after-hour spikes. And if we're only looking for 10% gains, that's all you need, and you could trail and stop the rest. So there's a lot of times I wake up and I'd be up 30%. I'm definitely taking it, right? And those are going to be your big moves. So yeah, so that's what I'm looking for right now. Sorry about that. We're going to look for a day or two candles not touching the EMA 5. So once we get that, we're going to look for a reversion to the mean. I'm only looking for an EMA 5 reversion to mean. That's the only thing I'm looking for. We can definitely get it. 30%, I'm looking for a 10% target. We just had the RS, so we got that terrible news out. We just had an RS, I mean, in October, right? And then we have another one, so definitely something we can definitely get. So this is a very safe strategy. If you guys follow my trend reversal strategies, you'll see why this is safe, because we let the sellers die out, and then we come in and we put the big money in and we accumulate, because we know we want our accumulation under this EMA 5. Anything I don't hit it in 7 daily candles is considered long. So do watch my education videos on how I do it. And if you want to join the premium Discord, click the link down below in the YouTube comments. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll be in the description. It'll say join the premium Discord. You can't miss it. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. You are not a subscriber yet. If you want to be a member of this community, all you have to do is hit day trade alerts, and you'll get access to the highest service. Now, the purpose is not to make a signal service. I'm trying to be different. I'm trying to like, okay, what kind of trades am I looking for? Obviously, I'm going to alert plays that I'm in. If I get in CETX, you guys will know when I get in. I have an over 90% win ratio doing this strategy. Obviously, over $5 stocks, the bigger caps are a lot easier. Pennies are always going to be riskier, right? So that's why with this strategy, you have to follow the accumulation rules. Watch this video. I promise you will save your butt. I never go all in on a net because it's impossible to get the bottom. No one knows that no one can say $3 is the bottom. It won't go any lower. Anybody that says that is absolutely crazy, and you need to unfollow them. But I can say we are getting close to a bottom because of this analysis. This analysis that works consistently, and lots of Discord members can testify of why, the price targets we hit. How do you include, these indicators together? And these are the only indicators you need to make consistent profit. So hit the link down below in the YouTube comments. You'll join my Discord. Hit day trade alerts to get access to everything. It's $12 a month. It's very cheap. You can hit server shop and read about the 2 memberships. But I do offer just swing trades. If you just want swing trades, it's $6. If you want day trades and swing trades, it's $12 a month. Day trading is my favorite because while I'm waiting for these swing trades to take place, I'm doing day trades, and I use shorter time frames, and I'm making profits 10%, in a fast amount of time. Usually I get 1 to 2 trades every day. But this is my swing trade setup for CETX. I am very patient. As you can see, I'm waiting for a lower K value. I'm waiting for about 1 to 2 more candles hugging this ATR4. And then also I check dilution tracker. You can see some of the warrants they are cashed out, right? I think this thing can make one of the biggest moves up. After researching a lot of pennies, this is by far my most favorite one. We got rid of the RS. We're at this green band, which is my buy zone. I will not buy any stock that's not at it at a trend reversal, especially if we're in a downtrend, because price is going to keep going down. But as you can see, we have these little bumps on the road, and that's your reversions to the mean. So, yeah, this is a very good play, guys. And also, keep in mind, we haven't touched this EMA 20 in over 2 months. And I can see, I'll show you guys, the last time we touched the 20 was way back in 924. So 1024, it's 1128 right now. That's over 2 months. But keep in mind, with this sizable drop, it's going to take longer to touch it. So anything that don't touch the EMA 20 in 2 months is long. And you can see, if we just revert to the EMA 20, that is a 265% gain. Obviously, I think it's going to go down some more. It might go down in this $8 range, but the probabilities of buying it in this region is a whole lot better. Now, if you bought it way up in here on this liquidity grab, then yes, you got screwed. This is a liquidity grab just for big money to sell on you. Just remember that. That's all this was. So hope you guys enjoyed this analysis. I'll do more videos like this. I try to do trade with the trend. This is trade against the trend. obviously, because and then how to make massive money, because when these reversal candles happen, you make the most money doing it. So I really like these kind of play styles. So I'll be in the Discord if you guys need anything. I'll alert when I get in. This is my favorite penny setup, and I'll see you guys there. And happy trading, guys. I'll be on tomorrow. It is after Thanksgiving, so it is going to be a shorter day. I believe at 1 p.m. it closes. But yeah, this is looking really nice, guys. All right, peace out. Happy trading, guys. I'll see you in the Discord.